Good morning everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Leaf Classes. I am Anjali. Children, today we will do two programs of string arrays. If this topic is there in your syllabus, then definitely one program will be there from this topic, right? So understanding the concept is very important. Programming is not at all difficult. Once you understand the concept, everything will be so easy for you. In strings, basically you should know how to extract the characters. And when it is arrays, the strings are stored in array form and we have to access one by one array element, and each array element is a string. And then from that string, we have to access the array elements. This is the basic concept of string arrays, right? The programs of string arrays. Let me read out the first question which we will be doing today. Write a program to input names of 10 strings in a single dimensional array. Display the names whose first letter is starting with the letter entered by the user. Alright. Now, children, always all the programs, whether strings or string arrays or number, any program works on the principle of input, process and output. So the first part of the program should be input. Mostly the values are not given in the question. You have to enter the values using scanner class. Yes, as per the syllabus you have scanner class programming for input, right children? Now here in the question, whenever sample input is given, that means you don't have to assign those values in the program. That is a sample input means suppose this input is given, then what will be the output, right? So here first let me explain you the question, how the logic of the question will work, and then we will write the program. Suppose we have to input 10 names, right? So you have to declare one string array of size 10. Array means memory location is divided into that many parts, right? Now suppose the array name is NM. Children, here I would like to say, if the array name or the variable name is given in the question, please use that variable name only. Please don't use any other name of your choice, right? Because the marks will be given as per the question, right? Suppose I have taken NA for array, string array, and here we have entered these elements. How we will enter that? When we will write the program, I will let you know. Now here 10 names are there, and you know in arrays the first subscript is 0 and the last subscript is size -1. So if 10 elements are there, first element will be stored at 0th index number or 0th subscript, and the last value will be stored at 9th index number, right? So here the names are there. Suppose the user has entered Reet, Yash, Aman, Mudita, Yuvi, Tanya, Ivan, Millie, Sonam, Shweta, like this. Now first you have to input the array elements. After entering this, what you will ask the user? You will enter the starting letter. Now suppose the user says S, right? Now in that case, what we have to display, what should be the sample input? If you check all these names, only these last two names are starting with letter S. So here Sonam and Shweta, these will be the values, right? This will be your sample output. Now, how this checking will be done? After entering, we'll extract the first element. That means NA0 will be extracted first. What is there in NA0? It is read. Now we will extract the first letter of this, and then we will compare it with the letter entered by the user. Here it is S, suppose. So R and S will be compared. If both are equal, then that value will be displayed, otherwise it will move to the next one. So here read R and S are not equal. Yash, first letter is Y and S not same, A and S not same, M and S not same, Y, T, I, M. These are not equal to S. Now when we move to this value, S and S are matching, right? Similarly, here also S and S are matching. So whenever we are getting a matching value, we will display that. Otherwise, without displaying, we will read the next array element. So this is the concept. Once again, I will summarize. After entering all 10 values from the user, you will enter the starting letter and then you will compare this. Suppose I have entered this starting character in CH variable. Every time I will be comparing it with the first character of the entered name of the array element, right? If both are matching, we will display. If not matching, without displaying, we will move to the next element, right? Now we will start writing the program for this. Few statements already I have written here. Let me explain it to you. And I know all of you know how to input the array elements and how to input the string type values, right? Now first I have taken import statement, import java.util.asterisk. Why I have taken this? This I have taken because I want to use scanner class functions to input the values in my program. Right? Instead of asterisk, you can even write scanner. Then you know that the program is written within the class body. So class name, any name you can take if it is not specified in the question. But sometimes it is mentioned in the question, design a program using class this or define a class this, like that, right? Then main function. Then we have created the scanner object, scanner sc equals to new scanner system.in. Now what is the array size is 10. So we have declared one string type array of size 10. String NA is the array name, equals to new string 10. Now what we have to do, like I told you, first always the input part. So enter names of 10 students I have given here. Children, this message I have not written within the loop because the loop body will be executed for a number of times. So what you want to display only once should be outside the loop. What you want to display again and again, what you want to repeat again and again should be inside the loop. So here the display message, and then we have taken the loop for int I equals to 0. Why 0? Because 0 is the first subscript of the array. So when we want to store this in NA0, NA1, NA2 like this, right? So here we have taken the array variable name with this subscript I. First time the value of I is 0, so it will take the value in NA0 sc.next. Next function is used to input the string value. Then I will become 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. So we will enter the values in NA0, NA1, NA2, NA3 till NA9. Like this we have entered 10 names in string array of size 10. Now what is the question? You have to input the starting letter because we want to display the names which are starting with the specified letter entered by the user. Right? So give the message, enter the starting letter to display the names. And then char ch equals to sc.next dot caret 0. Caret 0 will give the character value from this string, right? So this is the function which we will be using to input the character. Now we have the string array and we have the starting letter for which we have to display the names. So what will be there? Children, here mostly in string arrays, linear search type of technique is only used, right? So we will start searching or accessing the array elements from the very first subscript till the last subscript, and every time we are getting the matching value, we are going to display that. So we have to do that checking for all starting from 0. So what we have to do? We have to take the loop again because we want to repeat this for NA0, NA1, NA2 like that, right? So we will be taking the loop here again for int I equals to 0, I less than 10, I plus plus. Now here how we have to do? From the first string, from the first array element, we have to extract the character at 0th index number, REETV. In this, the 0th index number, we will check whether that index number is equal to this CH. This for that we will use if NAI, NA0, NA1, NA2 dot char at of 0. Char at 0 from the first string, from the first array element, this char at 0 function we are applying to extract the first character. And then we have to compare this with which character? With the character that user has entered. If this equals to CH, then you have to display that name. Otherwise, you don't have to display. .println of NAI, right? And close this for, then close main and close class. Now children, again please pay attention here. First time the value of I is 0, NA 0. What is the value of NA 0? It is read, right? Now here dot char at 0. This is 0, 1, 2, 3. These are the index numbers. So NA0 dot char at 0 will give you R. R is equal to the entered character, then it will be displayed. If it is not matching, without displaying anything, it will increment the value of I. The next array element will be checked. Like this, the process will be repeated till 9th index number. Right, children? So these programs, string programs, are very simple programs. Once you understand the concept of linear search, most of the programs are based on that. Right, children? Now we move on to the second question. Let me read the question. Define a class EMPL to input names of 20 employees in a single dimensional array. Display the number of characters of each name and display in the following format. Name and number of characters. Each name has to be here and the number of characters, that means the length of the name should be here in this in tabular format. You have to display like this. So the sample input, suppose it is like this. Reed, Yash, Aman, Mudita. I have entered the names like this. Here only 10 names are there. It depends on the question. It can be for 50 employees, 100 employees, 20 employees. So you will take the array size of that much. Now suppose the entered names are like this. The output should be the heading name and number of characters here. Then first name, second name, third name, fourth name, and their corresponding number of characters. Children, here in the question it is mentioned display the number of characters of each name. So we have a function which is there in your syllabus, length function, which gives the total number of characters present in the given string. Right? Children, sometimes you have to read the question very carefully. The language may be twisted, but the solution will be very easy. As per ICSE class 10 syllabus, you don't have very complex questions in your syllabus, right? So let me explain you this. Here the class name is written EMPL. So you have to take the same class name with the same case. If it is mentioned all in capital, you have to write like that. First letter capital, you have to write like that. Please don't change anything if it is mentioned in the question, right? Then we have to declare the string array of size 20 as per the question. Enter names of 20 employees, and then we have taken the loop I equals to 0, I less than 20, and NAI equals to SC dot next. Just in the previous question, I explained you why we have used this. So I hope this part is clear to all of you. Now what we have to do, we have to display it in tabular form, and if you see, these headings are displayed only once. So before printing these names and the number of characters, we have to display the heading. So heading displaying anything which you want to display as it is should be written within double quotes, right, with print statement. Println name and /t. /t, children, I suppose all of you are familiar with this. /t is tab character. It is escape sequence character which gives the tab space in between. So if you see here, we don't have one space or two space. A number of spaces are there. So normally we assume that this is a tab space when you have 6 or 7 spaces. Then here you write number of characters. How you want to display number of characters, right children? Here like this we will be writing, and then we will take the for loop. Again for loop will be taken starting from 0 till last. And what is the last index number? Is 19 here. So I less than 20, or you can take less than equals to 19. Both are same, right? Then nothing here, no much manipulation, just one function is to be used, that is System.out.println. Using this we will display, and what you have to display? NAI plus \t plus NAI dot length. Children, I suppose all of you know the length function. Children, for strings and string arrays, string functions are very important. I will give the link of those videos in today's end screen. Please go through that, right? So, NAI, this is one string, one name, dot length. Length is the function which finds the number of characters present in the specified string. So here, when NA0 will be displayed, \t tab space will come, and NA0 dot length, total number of characters present in that string, like this. And that's it. Only from 0, 1, 2, 3, we don't have to put any condition, because for all the names we have to display, and then you close main and then you close class. Children, string arrays are very, very important. One program will always be there in your exams from this topic, right? If you have 50 marks question paper, then 10 marks question will be there. If you have 100 marks question paper, one question of 15 marks will be there. So please do practice this. I hope both the programs are clear to you. In case of any doubt, please comment in the comment section below. For today, this much only. If you haven't subscribed the channel, please do subscribe and press the bell icon so that you get the notifications for all the videos and no important topic is missed by you. You may join us on our Telegram channel also. The link is there in the description box. Keep practicing, keep working hard, keep doing string arrays. God bless you, children.